On today's Arizona Daily Mix, we're driving into the weekend in style. Wally shows us one of the top luxury cars in the world in this week's Wally's Weekend Drive.
Oh, it looks great right there in front of the Circle K. And if you were a kid in the 90s, chances are you had one of these. We'll tell you about the Tamagotchi pop-up event this weekend for fans of the iconic toy.
And after being labeled weird as a young child, a famous broadcaster talks about his journey with autism in his new book. We've got that and a lot more, and it all starts right now!
Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I'm Teresa Strasser.
And I'm Greg Leclerc. Thanks for joining us this morning. And I'll tell you, it's Friday, and we got Lexi, who's out and about. Lexi, you're fall into the fall spirit. What's going on? Oh, you're at the Home and Garden Show.
Oh, I was in the middle of taking and lounging in this nice tub right here. I don't have a bath at home, so I just thought I'd test it out here at the Home and Garden Show. The Maricopa County Home and Garden Show. Hold on, let me get out of this tub. Okay. Whew, it's deep in there, guys. Now I'm gonna come on over to my brand new kitchen. It's glorious. It's so beautiful. Look at this faucet.
Really? I like
and
your
of course, like you
fireplace.
said, it's fall. We're gonna be carving.
Oh,
Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you.
Look at your fireplace.
And my
It's
mantle.
good. You know, I feel like I'm
gorgeous.
watching The Price is Right.
Me too.
And she walks through and she's pointing out things and showing stuff with her.
Is she going to give out some turtle wax?
Exactly.
Come
And
over.
so we need to guess the price.
What do you think this table costs? This
Wait, for the
glorious
whole
table.
set?
The whole set?
Mudroom.
$2.99.
She's getting out of
$2.99.
hand now.
No, 500,000. 500,000.
500,000. That's
500,000.
Should
Right
have
now.
taken the over on that.
Hey, go to that grill really quick. What's that grill back there? Look behind you. What's that grill?
Oh, Brad, this, I was thinking, I know you're renovating your outdoor space.
Yeah.
So I was checking out, there's many. There's like thousands of options, it feels like.
All right.
I'll let you know which one I think's best for you later.
Yeah, I need a grill griddle kind of setup. Okay. Yeah, see what they can charge. All right, we'll check back in with you, Miss Lexi. All right. I think she might have had too much coffee before she's supposed to have too much coffee on Monday.
Which is coffee day.
Yes, National Coffee Day, and we're very excited because Dunkin' Donut has dropped by some iced coffees and some donuts. Let you know how you can celebrate National Coffee Day by getting a free coffee. Yes, but there's a little catch there. You need to actually do it on the
app,
and you must purchase something like a donut, and then you'll get a free coffee. But
So Monday, you download the app, you order something, and you get a free coffee.
there you go, and you can actually do with a like one of the classic French vanilla, caramel iced coffee, something you want.
Wow,
there.
that's sweet.
Was that good?
It's like drinking diabetes. Whoa! I mean, it's delicious, but wow.
Oh, and wait, where are the munchkins here? Where are the little munchkins?
The little donut holes?
Yeah. This one not put them
They
out?
didn't send those.
Tommy, where's
Here,
Tommy?
you want a donut hole?
Tommy.
Look it, you take
Tommy.
this, you take this. I made you a munchkin, okay? There you go. Okay, it's DIY. Hey, you know, we were talking about, are you okay? Wait, can you catch it in your mouth?
Oh! All right, you want me to do the talking now? Do I need to go?
Yeah.
All right. It's opening on the old big farm grounds in West Phoenix, but instead of haunted houses, it's all about harvest magic. And Teresa went out there yesterday to check it out.
Ah, fall in Phoenix. The leaves are turned. What am I talking about? These are fake. But yet, Harvest Nights is real. Thank you for bringing fall to Phoenix, even though it's still really, really hot.
It's supposed to cool down here shortly.
That's what they say. That's what they always say. You've done an incredible job.
Thank
I know Harvest Nights is opening tonight, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, we're really excited. We want to get people out here to come check out our fake leaves. And of course, we're trying to bring the farm life to the city. And so we brought the cornfield to you guys.
Well,
The
tell
real
me.
corn.
Yes, real corn,
Yeah.
fake leaves,
Real corn, fake
So you got a
leaves.
corn maze, and I know for the little ones, they come out a little earlier,
Yeah.
and you have some hay they can climb around on.
Yeah, so we've got a little hay bale maze for little kids. We've got a smaller jump pad for the little kids. We have a hay bale pyramid, and then we've got some human hamster wheels that they can run on a track. And we've got a corn bin, like sandbox they can play in, which is fun. You come out very dirty.
Do the hamster wheel before you eat, though.
That's right. You don't
Right?
want to throw up in the
You
hamster
do
wheel.
not. We're going to get to those bounce houses in a second, speaking of nausea, but you've got more than a bounce house. You have a bounce town.
We do, yeah. Bounce Town Extreme back here is
Right
1
back
acre.
there. An acre.
1 acre of bounce houses.
This is incredible. I see the giant slides, the castles.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. I haven't got to jump in there yet.
Well, after you do that is when you eat, not before, okay? There's an order of operations here. Stick with
Exactly.
it, but you're going to have a lot of treats.
Yeah, bring your appetite. We're going to have all the flavors of fall. We're going to have your pumpkin spice, this and that.
Got
We're going
it.
to have the apple cider slushes. We're going to have
Ooh.
a butterscotch slush. We have our own handmade gourmet cookies and lots of different treats like that. Candied apples, carameled apples, and food trucks of all different lengths.
I'm picking up everything you're putting down. What about the adult beverages?
Adult beverage, not at this one.
No. This
No,
is
no.
keep it
This
family
is all
friendly.
Yep, family friendly for this.
You have a lot of photo opportunities because you want everyone to know that you're having more fun than they are because they didn't come to Harvest Nights.
You got to post it on social media and brag to your friends.
And it's adorable. I can see we got little old-fashioned tractors and bales of hay.
Yep. This farm's actually been here for the last 50 to 100 years, so we have a lot of old equipment laying around, so we wanted to bring that out and kind of showcase that to the families.
This farm has been here for the last 50 to 100 years.
Yep, it's been in the family for that long, and it's one of the last remaining farms in the West Valley here on this road.
Even though I'm sweating as we're sitting here amongst these pumpkins and fake leaves talking about fall, it really is fun to take your family out and do a little pumpkin carving.
Yeah, as soon as it starts to finally cool down, everybody's going to want to come out and do something fun, and Harvest Nights has a little bit of everything, so come on out and check it out.
Why did you get into the fall business?
So we're a Halloween family. I always kind of loved Halloween and spooky things, and we wanted to do something that invited the whole family out. I'm 35 now. I've got a family of kids at home, and we wanted to have a place for them to come visit and grow up and do something fun and not be scared. So,
Do you still dress up for Halloween?
there won't be any time this year because I'll be here.
You got to make time.
I got to be the mayor of Bounce Town.
He is the mayor of Bouncetown. I also love Halloween. I feel like I still wanted to trick or treat and dress up like way past when it was cool.
Yeah, I would be doing it right now if we weren't open here. So
You would trick or treat with
Absolutely,
the kids.
yeah.
How old are your kids?
I have a 10-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old.
And they're all like, obviously the younger ones are into it, but the 10-year-old still like got the Halloween spirit.
Oh yeah, she's the one that's into it the most. So she's looking really forward to coming out here.
So you're opening tonight, 5 o'clock.
Yep.
And then what hours do you run for the rest of the season?
So we're open every Wednesday through Sunday. Every weeknight's going to be 5 to 10 p.m. and then weekends are going to be 5 to 11.
Buy tickets ahead of time or just show up?
You can show up and purchase tickets on site, but if you want to be prepared and cut out the lines, you can go to visitdhfarms.com and buy your tickets ahead of time.
Visit dhfarms.com.
Yep, that's it.
Thank you so much, Zach.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Spooky Halloween to the mayor of Bouncetown.
That's right.
Have you made your dinner reservations for this weekend? Well, we'll show you a place to try later in the show.
But first, Tutor Journey is here with tips for keeping your kids on track at school. That's next, right here on the Arizona Daily Mix.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Tutor Journey.
Me Education Tutor Journey is a dedicated educational support provider committed to advancing students, teachers, and learning communities. And today we have CEO Dr. Melinda Crawford and tutoring coordinator Suzanne Jensen with us. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you?
Thanks for having us. We're really good.
So-
We're still out there supporting learning along with my nonprofit IQ Adventures, making sure that students and families and schools have the tools they need to be successful.
I like that. Okay, let's talk about this because you're a little different than other places that have tutors and have people helping kids and the community with their education. So tell me a little about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so what kind of sets us apart is that we offer customizable tutoring plans for students based off of their academic needs, their learning styles, and we offer that in person, we do it online, and a hybrid platform. And, you know, we are data driven, so we do start with an assessment, and it's closely aligned with the Arizona State standards. And we work closely with the families to offer those flexible schedules and location preferences.
But really what sets us apart is that with us, relationships matter. So the teachers that I use are usually retired teachers or current teachers. You know, they're vetted, they're professional, and a lot of times these teachers work in the same schools as the students, so that familiar face really reduces that anxiety that everybody's been talking about, and it helps them to become more successful. And then on top of it, on a larger scale, ME Education, we provide compliance coaching for schools and school districts, professional development, and you know, we do all those things, including school improvement plans.
Yeah, and you guys have a full range of services, which is amazing. And that's the one thing I love about you. It's not just a one-stop cookie cutter place. You have different deal things. Also, too, you work with people, especially as we see the different changes to our Arizona Educational Department.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
So let's talk about that a little bit, because understanding, and I want to make sure I got some questions here for you, and it's where your company provides, we said, services, but let's talk about the Achievement Tutoring Program hosted by the Arizona Department of Education last year. What's going on with that? What's happening with that?
Yeah. So yes, we were last year, and we are again this year, and so that's how we know that our programs work. What we've seen across the board with our students is measurable growth academically. We've also seen them boost their test scores, which shortens and lowers that learning gap. And but what was most impressive about this is we've seen a remarkable student confidence levels just boosted, and they're just overall enjoyment of being at school.
Yeah. Doctor, I want to talk to you about this program that you've been doing out there. You know how important education is. You know how important these kind of programs are needed as we start to see some different things being cut. But what I love is that you're also there to help teachers, too, so they can help their kids continue on.
Yes, and this year we have moved into that private school tutoring. So students who go to private schools can now, that wasn't a part of the achievement tutoring last year, so they can now get services, and some of them can get free tutoring services. But we also started the year off with breakfast bagels for teachers to show our encouragement and our support. We're launching our new program called Project Mind Fuel, where we send home backpacks with kids full of food for nutrition support over the weekends. And then we've increased our social media presence, where we're dropping tips and tricks weekly for parents and teachers.
I love that. This is amazing. I love that you're doing this. Okay, where can parents and teachers and students, some might be watching, where can they find more information?
Well, like I say in my videos, don't complicate the matter. Just go to the website. We have iqadventures.com, we have tutorjourney.com, or if it were me, I would just pick up the phone and call 480-588-0085, because we really want to be able to figure out what students are eligible for free first, and then maybe at reduced prices, and kind of get the right fit. But our goal is really to help parents take control of their children's education destination.
I like it. That's awesome. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate
Thank
this.
you.
Also, too, we have information over on our website, the cw7az.com.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Tutor Journey.
It's almost fall, so we're going to be learning from an expert pumpkin carver, so stick around. We are out here at the Maricopa County Home and Garden Show, and with me is Brianna, and you are the event coordinator. Can you tell me a little bit about this event?
Yeah, we're at our last home show of the year. This is the Home and Garden Show, our fall-related Home and Garden Show. So we have a lot of seasonal activities here, filled with over 1,000 booths, home improvement-related vendors, artisans, plant pavilion, you name it, we have it.
You have so much here. Okay, so tell me, what area we are in right now?
So we're just in the regular home improvement booths. This is one of the aisles filled with just a variety of vendors. We have home improvement, we have some food, we have stuff for pets, we have plants, we have so much stuff here. Make sure you wear comfortable shoes because this show is big.
It is. There's a lot of walking. It's huge here. And so what are some of the trending things you guys are seeing right now that you guys are showing off?
Yeah, so just in time for October, which is National Kitchen and Bath Month, we have our Dream Kitchen Showcase. So we're debuting 4 huge grand kitchens. So they're fully walkthroughs. They're going to be showing a lot of trends like, granite, countertops, cabinets, anything that you want to know. We have the professionals here to help you out.
I did. I was over there a little bit earlier testing out the bathtub and then also testing out the kitchen. And I have to say they were gorgeous. I also have to mention for everyone, we got to see a built-in dog food and water bowl, which is like amazing that it was built into the cabinetry, and that's something that's trending right now.
Yeah, definitely a lot of touchless stuff, ease of accessibility for the homeowners. So yeah, like that built-in water feature, we have a lot of cool trending things like that, like trends in lighting, trends in ease of access. Like I was saying, there's so much to see.
And if someone wanted to come out here, how can they do so?
So it's at Westworld of Scottsdale. It's Friday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I would suggest go to our website. We have a full list of schedules, coupons, all the details. So yeah, this weekend you can't miss it.
And you guys are also doing some workshops, is that correct, around here?
Yeah, so everything's free with admission. We have free craft workshops, free kids corner workshops, a lot going on, hands-on gardening, and we're just right outside our pumpkin pop-up, which is a pumpkin live demo area. We have a professional carver, Brandy Davis, is in town, so she's going to be doing some really amazing, elaborate designs here for us.
That's so awesome. Okay, I'm going to pop on over to Brandy, our expert pumpkin carver. What are you carving right now?
Oh my goodness. Okay, what am I not carving? So I am making my little hat for my Tin Man. I'm gonna have them all elaborate, hopefully have some smoke and fog come out of the top of his hat by the time everyone comes to visit. So stop at my booth, see the finished product. So yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what goes into carving a pumpkin like this.
Oh gosh, heart, soul, time, patience, all the things, a little bit of frustration. But it's, I would say about 3 to 6 hours of carving. Sometimes it can go up to 8 to 10 hours depending upon the details. It can vary.
And do you have any tips for people at home that maybe want to try this or just are carving a pumpkin because it's almost October?
Yeah, for sure. It is a labor of love. I tell that to people first, and also to have fun, have an open mind, be willing to experiment, try. Clay pottery tools are your best friend, but if you really wanted to, you can carve with kitchen utensils. It's so much fun. It's just a varied experience.
And where are you located, if you could kind of describe it in the home show, if someone wants to come to one of your workshops?
Oh my goodness. Okay, North Building. And we're next to a bunch of tall trees, and we are the pumpkin, I think it's pumpkin corner? Pop-up, I'm sorry. Yeah, one of those things. Yeah, pumpkin pop-up, you'll see the white van, you can't miss it, and you will notice all the orange. That is me.
And do you have an Instagram or social if people wanted to come, or a website to see you?
So I'm at The Pumpkin Artist, so it's under _pumpkin_artist, and I'm also at peculiarpumpkins.com.
Perfect. And as always, you can come down to the Home and Garden Show, check out the pumpkins, and check out all the bathroom and kitchen fun.
Coming up, need something to do this weekend? We've got more fall events you don't want to miss. Welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. There's still a lot more to come on the show.
That's right, and if you're looking for something to do this weekend, take a look at these great weekend events brought to you by Gerber Injury Law.
We're going to start out with all the action at Mortimer Farms. That starts when? Today! The Mortimer Farms Pumpkin Fest and Corn Maze. It's a celebration for all ages. There's going to be a corn maze, of course. You got your pumpkin picking, and of course the farm-inspired rides, games, and all the activities. Mortimer Farms, check it out. Starts today, goes through October 31st.
And how about doing something right here in the Valley? Scottsdale Quarters Fall Concert Series. Yes, it even of cool as the evenings cool down. Join us for an unforgettable season of live music under the palm trees. There's a lineup showcase of an array of talented local bands spanning various genres. Concerts will happen Saturday evenings from 5 to 7 p.m. in the Quad. This Saturday will be a performance from JTM3, a blues and rock band.
For other great events happening in Arizona, head over to cw7az.com/community or just scan that QR code you see right there on your screen.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Best Reviews.
All right, bringing you exclusive deals on top-rated products that combine performance and value, from tech and home essentials to smart money solutions. We've got everything. I mean everything. You need to shop smart and save bigger.
Alyssa Bergamini and Ashley Howard are standing by with the best products at the best prices in this week's Epic Discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com. Welcome to Epic Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Alyssa Bergamini.
And I'm Ashley Howard. Scan the QR code on your screen and get ready to save big on products and services helping you with your tech and home.
Let's get right to it, starting with the HP Stream 14-inch HD BrightView laptop, perfect for a student or for the professional on the go.
It's lightweight, affordable, and ready to work with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 288 gigabytes of storage, including a 160 gigabyte docking station. It's perfect for work, school, or streaming.
Plus, you get a full year of Microsoft Office 365, built-in Wi-Fi, and Windows 11, helping you stay organized.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
And listen up, coffee drinkers, the Mavo manual coffee grinder. It's compact, quiet, and precise.
And with a stainless steel burr and adjustable settings, it delivers fresh grinds for French press or pour over, so no cords, no fuss, helping you start your day off on the right foot. And when it's time to clean up, the Dyson V8 Plus cordless vacuum has you covered.
I mean, it's powerful, lightweight, and cord-free. It runs up to 40 minutes and works on hard floors, carpet, and everything in between. Perfect for messes in the home or take it out to the car for cleaning on the go. Double the cleaning power in one great vacuum.
Now a way for retirees to tap into the value of their home. With costs rising and savings stretched, many seniors are looking for ways to make retirement more comfortable. One option gaining attention: reverse mortgages.
Money.com has done the research for you, comparing the top reverse mortgage lenders in the country. It lets you convert part of your home equity into tax-free cash, giving you more flexibility to cover expenses, pay off debt, or simply enjoy retirement.
Getting started is simple. You must be 62 or older, live in your home as your primary residence, and apply with a qualified lender. Visit Money.com or scan that QR code right now to learn more about their top-rated reverse mortgage companies.
All right, let's take one last look at today's products and services helping you save money.
Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan that QR code on your screen and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar.
That's right, and you can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website, cw7az.com.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Best Reviews.
Coming up, the top toy of the 90s. It is back at a pop-up event this weekend, and we'll tell you where. That's coming up next. There is a new Tamagotchi pop-up popping up this weekend at Tempe Marketplace.
That's right, and Tara Beatty is here to tell us all about these 90 creatures and why they're back and bigger this time. How are you, Tara?
I'm good. How are you guys this morning? Thank you for
Good.
having me.
Okay, I want to tell my quick story. Is
Okay.
that my kids had these when they were growing up.
Yes.
And to the
The
point.
1997 original
There
version?
you go. And to the point where they actually they were banned from school because these were so popular with the kids, and they started freaking out. I got to feed them. I got to do them. which is really neat and stuff. And so
does that mean you took care of it while the kids were at school?
I killed a couple. So I'd have to say I did. As a parent, you do, because you don't know what you're doing.
Correct.
The kids did.
Yeah.
They never
This
told
is
me.
upsetting. I didn't know this conversation was going to go dark. Can we start from the beginning? For those who didn't have kids in the 90s, what is a Tamagotchi and how many of these sold internationally?
So actually, to date, today, we've actually shipped over 100 million devices over the last up to 30. We're about to celebrate our 30th anniversary.
Oh my God.
So we actually started the original Tamagotchi. It was a black character. This is actually not on right now, sorry. It's more of a collectible at this point. But it is from 97. It's a digital pet. So if you didn't want pets in your house, you had digital pets. You fed it. You had to clean up when it pooped. You played keep it happy. You played games. And then in the 2000s, we came back with Connection, which also is all about the characters, taking care of it, feeding it. And this one I think is about to poop soon. I fed it just before we came on. But it also has infrared so they can connect. So characters can marry your friends' characters.
Oh.
You can actually give gifts to your friends and go on play dates and all things like that. And then our latest one, which we just announced recently, is our Paradise, which is actually a color screen. It has come far, as well as you're able to zoom all the way in to see how healthy it is at the cell level. You can see how happy, how well I fed it, and get to know it. But at the same time, you go out, you still have to take care of it, feed it, and it's still a digital pet. What's great about this one is it's called Paradise because we're creating a whole new planet for them to live on. So we've got land, we've got water, we've got sky, different characters based off of all of that.
This is so cool. All right, let's talk about the pop-up, because this is where, again, maybe even those 90 kids, my daughter's 30-something years old, so now she'll probably be bringing their kids or babies to get these. So what's happening at the pop-up?
So we're really excited to create this interactive experience for all of our Tama fans. As you've noticed, your daughter in her 30s, some of them have kids, so we range from 6 all the way up to 36. We're going to be at the Tempe Marketplace all weekend with this interactive experience where you're going to be able to do some photo opportunities. You're going to be able to buy some items. We've got some unique special devices. We've created this one, Tama Destination, the original one that really does show off our pop-up to celebrate that. We've got Tama, if you have the Paradise, you can. If you don't, you can buy it. If not, you can actually connect it. That's the one you have, yes. You can connect it to the lap Tama that's there, get some free downloadables. We've got a customization station where if you spend $20, you'll get a case that you can customize with stickers and rhinestones. We've got, and our favorite Mamechi, our costume, our core character will be there to help celebrate. So again, the Tempe Marketplace from 11 to 6 each day in the district area. We're really excited to be there and see all of our fans who have helped build us and keep us around for over 30 years.
By the way, if you're a collector, what is the ultimate Tamagotchi to own?
Oh wow, there's so many. I mean, the original is the original. So I think and that's all about collectability. We actually release 20 different styles each year to bring that availability, which is also why we did our unique special one for the our limited edition in the original style.
Can you give me a price range? Because I have no idea.
So our original Tamagotchis usually price at $20. This one being special, it is at $35. But our new Paradise ranges to $45.
But you're wondering, like, if someone had original one back from 97.
Oh, I have no idea.
Those are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Especially if they got them, for instance, like parents would take trips over to Japan or somewhere like that and bring them back. So if you have that one, because it doesn't speak any English, you don't really understand, and the noise makes different noises than what we have in America. So those are worth tons of money because they're very rare.
Yeah, it's amazing to go on eBay to see how much people pay these days. But we have a wide range of products.
I like it. There you go. It is this weekend. The date is?
The date, Saturday and Sunday, I think it's the 26th and 27th. I don't even know these days. 27th, 28th, thank you. At the Tempe Marketplace in the district area. Please come by 11 to 6 each day.
There you go. Got to come do it. I like it.
Thank you so much.
This
is so much fun.
So, all right. Up next, wait till you see what Wally is driving in this week's Wally's Weekend Drive.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by G2G Productions.
Well, hi, and welcome to another one of Wally's Weekend Drives. Man, I'll tell you what, it's been a great week for sure. Starting off with this 2025 Aston Martin right here, the DB12, powered by a twin-turbo V8, 8-speed automatic transmission, all kinds of drive modes on it. Man, I'll tell you, if you're looking for the ultimate car with the ultimate price, you're looking at it right here. Couldn't believe when I got in this thing the first time, when you open the door, the new car smell is actually leather. It's not plastic and glue like a lot of the other cars. So you get in this car, it smells like leather. Now, these are right-hand drive in England where they're made. You know, so everything's been converted over to the left side seamlessly, no problem there, until you go to open the hood. The hood releases all the way on the passenger side, which would normally be the driver's side, which was kind of cool on that. But let's get back to talking about the motor here, because this is the supercar right here, the 2+2, meaning there is a back seat for insurance purposes. I don't know who would fit back there other than a purse or maybe a small dog. But if you look right here, we're making 671 horsepower and 590 foot-pounds of torque. Now, when you think about that, you think, oh God, what kind of mileage am I getting? You know, surprisingly, we're getting about 15 to 17 miles per gallon with it. And I'm not driving it too easy. I am driving it as easy as I can when I can. But when there's an opportunity to put it in the Sport Plus mode, I'm definitely gonna take it. Now, when you look right here up front, you see a huge grill that's opened up. Well, behind there, you've got a lot of coolers going on. You got 2 intercoolers in there. You got your radiator, you got a brake cooler, you got a transmission cooler. And the transmission, I might say, is actually towards the rear of the car. So there's a torque tube that goes from the front motor back to the transmission. So it's a carbon fiber torque tube that actually has like a 30-degree longitudinal twist. So it absorbs the shock of that horsepower, because when this thing, when you put the hammer down on this, those huge rear tires back there, 21-inch alloy wheels with about that much rubber on it, grab that pavement and it just sets you back in the seat. One thing's for certain, you're never gonna be bored driving this car. Now, one thing also, it doesn't go through the car washes because the tires don't fit, they're too wide. So any washing you're gonna do it basically by hand. Now, let's take a look inside, because one thing you're gonna find is, like I said, a generous amount of leather. Everything is leather. Even the headliner is leather in here. So it just smells great going down the road. But you do have that tilt telescopic smart steering wheel staring you right in the face there with paddle shifters on there. And you do have a manual mode in the center console that you can put the transmission into manual and use only the paddle shifters to shift. There is a 10.2-inch driver's info. Basically, the gauge is right up there. It's tunable. You can move it around a little bit. You can change where your information is, but also there's a 10.2-inch infotainment screen with a 15-speaker Bowers & Wilkins premium audio in it. And if that's not enough for it, heated and ventilated seats too. Now, like I said, there's back seat, but I wouldn't even consider it unless you have like maybe a car seat or a small dog or something like that. Now, when you think about MSRP on this, it's all miles per gallon. You know, this is definitely an impulse buy here. $337,000 for this car right here. But head out to an Aston Martin dealer, you might find one a little bit cheaper. Or not.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by G2G Productions.
And speaking of cool cars, it is playoff season in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and the top drivers are laying it all on the line for points, pride, and bragging rights. Live from Kansas Speedway, don't miss a single lap. This Saturday, coverage begins at 12:30, only on CW7 Arizona.
I think I found a really cool place to chill at in downtown Phoenix called Chilte. And with LT here, who is the owner and chef. Okay, this place is amazing. Tell everybody where we're located.
Yeah, we're down here on Grand Avenue, right on 7th Avenue and Grand Ave, down here in downtown Phoenix.
But you're connected to something that I would not even think was down here, and this is this retro hotel.
Yeah, we're located inside the lobby of the Egyptian Motor Hotel. So they retrofitted it out, you know, redid all the rooms. There's a big bar, there's a big stage, and then obviously it's our home of Chilte.
I like it. And the decor in here is amazing. Who came up with all the decor in here?
You know, like being a chef owner, I had to learn a lot of things from plumbing to interior design. So me and some of my team, my wife, we have fun. We got to decorate and just make it fun and kitschy and match the hotel and bring some of our energy to it as well.
I like, okay, tell me what the name means.
Yeah, Chilte is short for the Chiltepin chili. which grows out here locally in Sonora and where my wife is from in Sinaloa. It's small but mighty, smoky and spicy, just like us. So
I like
we love
that.
it.
And
Yeah.
you cook with it here a little
Absolutely.
bit?
I put it on everything I can.
I like it. Well,
Absolutely.
speaking of that, let's talk the dishes right here. What do we have right here?
Yeah, so first up we have the Hoja Santa quesadilla, which is a beautiful leaf. That's the Hoja Santa leaf. It's beautiful out of Mexico. Came across in my travels through Oaxaca. It just lends a herbaceousness, a little mintiness. Our Santa Hoja Santa green salsa, a little bit of salsa macha, and then on top here we have some goat cheese and the chapulines, which is grasshoppers.
What? Grasshoppers?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Sauteed up in a little bit of chili, some garlic. Nice little savory bite. Yeah, it's a little crunchy bite.
Okay. Over here, what do we have?
All right, no bugs on this one.
Okay.
But we've got our carne apache, which is like a traditional Mexican dish, which is usually ground beef cured in like a citrus. I did a little riff on it. We did a beautiful skirt steak, and then I did like a Som-Tom style dressing, high acidity, high sour, a little spicy with a papaya salad, your tostadas and aioli as well.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it is a little spot, but it has a very big bar with low bar with a big punch. Can I say it like that?
Yeah,
Low bar, low place, big punch, drinking.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about some of the drinks. What's this one here we have
So
here?
this one, I brought the bugs back for you.
Okay.
This is our Chicatana daiquiri, which is so fun. I've got Mexican rum in there, lime, lemon, some piloncillo, and then we put the ants, the Chicatanas, in our piloncillo to bring a little savoriness, a little umami to the daiquiri. It really rounds it out.
Okay, that's crazy.
So fun.
If I don't want that, what do I have here?
If you're not going for this one, then this is our Jamaica Paloma, our hibiscus flower Paloma. It's just really, really refreshing, classic. It's a classic with a little twist, and it's super crushable.
Oh my goodness, it looks so good. It all looks delicious. This is just a little minor of what you have on the menu, but you have a small menu, which is really nice too.
Yeah.
People need to make reservations.
Yeah, we're getting into busy season here, so I definitely suggest reservations, but if you want to walk in, come try to sneak in, check out the big bar outside while you wait. Love to see you.
All right, well, I do have to take a little taste of this.
Get on in there.
Let me get one of this. This is one of the grasshoppers. Let me just see.
Yeah.
Tastes good. All right.
Nothing to worry about.
I like it.
I wouldn't steer you wrong. Come on.
It's Tuesday. Check it out.
He's not just a News Nation anchor. Leland Vittert, who grew up on the autism spectrum and went on to become a national journalist, now shares about that once very private journey in his memoir, Born Lucky. We sat down to chat about the new book and why he hopes there are lessons in his story far beyond autism. Good morning, Leland, and I'm so excited to talk to you about your book. Your parents never told anyone about your autism diagnosis, and now you've written this book. Why now?
Teresa, it's a great question, and you're right. My parents, from when I was 5, and they took me to that little psychology testing center, somebody said that we need to evaluate Lucky. They never told anyone. My parents didn't want me to be defined by the diagnosis, and this is really a message, the book Born Lucky, for every parent of every kid who's struggling, every grandparent, every aunt and uncle, whether it's autism, ADHD, anxiety, bullying at school, trouble fitting in. It is a message of hope that parents can make an enormous difference. And my parents, when that psychologist said, there's generally not much you can do, we just really don't understand what's going on inside Lucky's head, they felt hopeless. And this is proof for so many parents that there really is hope.
Tell us about the dedication in your book.
Yeah. Dedicated it to my father, who was for a long time my only friend, now still is my best friend. And you think about what he did after I was 5, quit his job. He realized that I was repellent to other kids. Some people like you, Teresa, are magnetic and attract friends. I was repellent. And he decided he was going to be my friend. So that meant being home every day when I got home from school. It was, I think about when I was in art class in 8th grade, the art teacher, none of us were going to be Picasso, but he didn't like one of my paintings. And he said to me, if my dog was as ugly as you in front of the entire class, if my dog was as ugly as you, I'd shave its rear end and make it walk backwards. And I can see your jaw drop. That was just one day at school. There were many, but I walked home from school. My dad says, how'd you do? Humiliated as I was most days. And we'd spend 3 or 4 hours a night. I'd be in my room crying and taking out my frustrations on him. And I didn't know this until we wrote the book, or until I wrote the book. He would come downstairs from my bedroom when it was dark and sit in the living room by himself and sit there and cry himself. And never told anybody. My mom would come out and find him. And then the next morning he'd make me go back to school, right? So this is the lesson of don't take away the adversity for your kids, which so many parents want to do, but hold their hand through it.
And this is such a fine line and a tightrope that your dad was walking. And yeah, my jaw dropped. And thanks for what you said about me. But I really related to a lot of the stories in your book. I was badly bullied, and I'm the parent of 2 teenagers. So I understand exactly what your dad was going through. You're only as happy as your least happy child. And of course, your book isn't just for parents and families dealing with autism, but all kinds of struggles.
Right. Yeah, and I think it's really the story of hope that people take from. This isn't a prescription. It's not a cure. Born Lucky is a parenting book written from the kids. So a lot of folks have asked me, like, what's your advice? Well, I haven't been through this. So buy the book. It's out now on Amazon. But this is the proof of the monumental mountain moving power of parental love, right? And that is so important for parents to keep in mind, that there really is hope. And I think, Teresa, that's what that you took from it as well.
Leland, before I let you go, obviously autism has never been more in the news than it is right now. What are your thoughts on the conversation around autism right now this week?
Look, thank God we're having it, okay? Is it a perfect conversation? Is RFK Jr. the perfect vehicle for this conversation? No. Is medical advice from the podium at the White House probably where people should get nuanced medical thoughts? No. Talk to your doctor. That said, you know how many press conferences Joe Biden had about autism? 0. We've gone from 1 in 1,000 when I was diagnosed to 1 in 31, 3 times as many for boys, higher for boys in minority and poor communities. What's it going to, thank God someone is now talking about this as the scientific question of our time. 40 years ago, HIV was a death sentence. Most cancers were death sentences. That's not true anymore. And we still don't know what causes autism now, 40 years later.
Can you tell us about the Born Lucky special airing on News Nation?
You're nice to ask. You're a journalist. I'm a journalist. We always hate being the story. Obviously, with Born Lucky, I am the story. It's not about me. It's about the families who are struggling right now and need the power of hope that my parents just had out of faith. This gives you that hope. But I wanted to have it questioned in a real way. So I asked Bill O'Reilly, I've done a number of book specials with him, to flip the script. So he's gonna, on Sunday night, sit down and give this the journalist treatment, and bring out what are the difficulties and also the choke points in this story, which I think anybody who gets the book, watches the special, you'll see 2 different sides of it.
Leland, thank you so much for your time this morning and for your beautiful book.
Thank you very much.
We love professional bull riding here at the CW, and if you've never experienced it firsthand, here's your opportunity to go for free. Enter your chance to win 4 tickets to see Arizona's PBR team, the Ridge Riders, defend their home dirt at Desert Diamond Arena Sunday, October 12th. Simply enter at cw7az.com/win.
Monday's show, we are getting magic tricks from a brother magic duo who are appearing all the way from Germany for an upcoming show.
Yes, and they're awesome. And we're going to catch up with Steve Wilkos about the 19th season of his talk show and how he keeps it fresh year after year.
That's it. We hope you guys have a great weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday. Thanks for joining us.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Gerber Injury Law, Best Reviews, G2G Productions, and Tutor Journey.